This is Dakota News Now Sports.
Though it's not a football Friday for us for the first time since early August, and it's definitely weird not having Marco around, it most definitely still is for the Preps in Iowa, some of whom, like in South Dakota last night, got their postseasons underway. That includes the defending 2A state champion Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions hosting Okoboji. First quarter already out to a 7-0 lead when Reese Vanderzee skirts around the left end and gets in for an 8-yard score to make it 14-0 Lions. All signs pointing to a big Central Lyon win. And after a stop, Vanderzee goes through the air. Next time down to Isaiah Johnson, 4 yards as he stretches across the goal line. 21-0 after one. Start of the second, it's Vanderzee squeezing through a hole for a 10-yard tutty, making it 28-0. The best run of the night, though, belonged to the coach's kid, Graham Eben. He'll break this one and break a couple of tackles for a 31-yard touchdown as the Lions roll to a 42-7 victory. A couple of miles to the west, West Lyon facing off with Clarion Goldfield Dows coming off that 7-0 Beef Bowl loss to the Lions. Let's just say they recovered from it quite nicely. West Lyon handing to Jackson Heiser. He goes up the middle and he gone. 36-yard touchdown, 6-0. On to the second quarter, West Lyon on the fake handoff pitch. It's Carson Meyer who hops into the end zone to make it 16-0. That's the score at halftime. They got plenty more in the second half. That's an understatement. Bryson Childress to Carson Hogavine. He juggles and then catches and breaks a tackle to go all the way. 23-0. A little later in the third, it's Carson Meyer who makes it 30-0. They weren't done either. They'd make it 50-0 by the time this one was over. Over in Spirit Lake, meanwhile, the Indians taking on the Jaguars of Southeast Valley. Opening drive for the Jags. Cale Van Sickle rolls out. His pass, though, is picked off by Wesley Walls, who doesn't quite run through a wall. Does get down to the 25-yard line, though, on the very next play from scrimmage. Logan Sandman will put him to sleep on the jet sweep. Cuts back and gets into pay dirt, or pay turf in this case. It's 7-0. Fast forward now, Spirit Lake up 14. Van Sickle flushed out of the pocket, coughs up the ball, and the big man, Owen Meerbeek, falls on it. Indians turning defense into offense again. This time it's Caden Lunt going to his favorite target, Dylan Stecker, for 6 more. 42-0 Spirit Lake at half. They'd add one more score in advance with a 49-rip victory. Western Christian on the road for their playoff tilt with Esterville Lincoln Central's Midgets. Still not sure how they're getting away with that nickname in this day and age. Jumping in with less than 5 minutes to go in the first half, Caden Van Riggenmorter with all kinds of time goes to the end zone, and Ushan Harberts comes down with it in the back of it. Wolfpack goes into the break, leading 12-8. Fast forward to the fourth. ELC rolling the dice on a 4th and long. Owen Larson scrambles, buys time, heaves it to the end zone. Miles Bacam breaks it up, and Western Christian takes over and puts this one away. They march right down the field and put it on ice when Van Riggenmorter plunges in. Esterville got a late score. It was not enough as the Wolfpack send them packing with a 26-14 win. Now, the regular season was wrapping up in Class 3A. Bishop Healing visiting MOC-Floyd Valley down in Orange City. MOC-Floyd Valley with the possession. Blake Albers slings it, and it's picked off by Jaron Bleeker, who takes it in stride and very nearly goes all the way before finally getting tripped up down the sideline. It was only a matter of time, though, as the Crusaders take advantage, giving to Cason Thomas. He gets to the goal line and just stretches over. Crusaders up by several scores. Dutchman trying to hang in there and get something to go right. Caleb Korselman makes a man miss and finds some space for a big gain before being brought down, but on 4th and goal, Crusaders just too tough on D. Coming up with another stop. Heelan routs MOC-Floyd Valley 62-27. In other scores, these first couple ones are playoff scores. West Sioux season comes to a close at Trainer, but Akron Westfield advances with a shutout and some more regular season finales. Sioux Center 12 better than Sergeant Bluff Luton. Carroll shuts out Boynton Hull Rock Valley, and Lamar's wins big at Storm Lake.